This video is on solving equations by multiplication and division. First we're going to go over how to solve equations by division. You solve by division when you have a multiplication question. And the two things you always have to keep in mind are that you have to isolate your variable and you have to always keep both sides equal. So if you do one thing to one side, you have to do it to the other. So our variable is x, and we need to only have x on this side and have a number on this side so we can know the value of x. So because this is multiplication, we're going to divide by 2 to get rid of the 2. And because we have to keep it equal, we're also going to divide this side by 2. So now, this side, because we've divided by 2, is going to become x. And this side, 6 divided by 2, is 3. So the answer is x equals 3. Now that's a simple question. One more example for a question using division is 4 times 3 equals 2x. So again, we're trying to isolate our variable, which is again x. So, but first we have to simplify on this one because it's slightly more confusing on the other side. So we're going to add, or we're going to multiply 4 times 3 to create one number on this side. So 4 times 3 is 12, so we're going to have 12 equals 2x because we can't simplify this side anymore. Then you're going to isolate the variable again. So once again, it's dividing by 2, so we have to divide this side by 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6, and 2x divided by 2 is x. So that 6 equals x is our answer, and you can also write that as x equals 6. Okay, solving an equation by multiplication is the exact opposite of solving by division. So you have a division question and you have to multiply the numbers to get the answer. So we have to isolate x, which is our variable, and because it's division, we're going to multiply by 2. So you have to multiply the entire side by 2, and what you do to one side, you also have to do the other, so we're multiplying -5 by 2. So x over 2 multiplied by 2 is x, and a negative times a negative is a positive, so our answer is going to be a positive, and 5 times 2 is 10. So our answer is x equals 10. Okay, so for a bonus question for solving equations by multiplication or division, we have 12 over x equals -4. So this is a little bit confusing because we have a division, so we're going to solve by multiplication, and we have a negative number. So you multiply by the bottom number, so we're going to multiply by x, so we have to multiply the other side by x as well. And these numbers are going to just cancel out because we're multiplying them. So we're going to have 12 equals, and we can't simplify that because x is a variable, so we don't know what it's worth yet. So we're going to have -4x. And now we have to divide, because now we have a multiplication question on the other side. So we're going to have to divide by -4, and what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. 12 divided by 4 is 3, and because it's a positive divided by a negative, it's going to be -3. And -4 times x divided by -4 is just going to end up as x. So it's also x equals -3. So that right there is the answer.